I love being in the mountains because it's where I go to get away from everything, to find some quiet, to spend time with friends.
The mountains for me are a place where I can get away from regulations and strictures of society, and I can bond really well with people.
I love nature. I've always felt at home here.
There's also a sense of challenge and adventure. You're always pushing yourself, seeing if you can go a little bit further, explore a new area, try something new.
The Mountain Club has 6 objectives. The primary objective, quite simply, is to get people into the mountains. The 5 other objectives are to maintain access and properties, to promote safety and training, to perform conservation and environmental related activities, to sponsor or disseminate education and research, and to conduct search and rescue operations.
The Mountain Club is a great way to meet new people who have similar interests, to get exposed to new areas you wouldn't naturally have found by yourself, and to have adventures and make memories.
It's like-minded people. You don't find them everywhere, and really I found a home in the Mountain Club because it's people who joined for the same reasons as me. I live for the mountains.
I had some awesome experiences with people I never thought I'd hang with, and it's really kind of broken barriers in my world. It's opened my eyes.
It is one of the oldest mountain clubs in the world. We were formed in 1891, so you're joining a very prestigious body which has a fantastic program involved in mountaineering, and we are members of the UIAA, which gives you a link to mountain clubs all over the world.
There's also a sense of belonging to a community, a bunch of people who care about the mountains and who respect those areas and enjoy getting out into those places.
The Mountain Club does offer quite a lot of options for people from all generations. If you just like to go out there and hike and spend time in the mountains, if you like to do rock climbing or bouldering, those who want to just learn what climbing is about, we have beginner climbing meets. Those who are getting into traditional climbing, which is something a bit more out there, we have meets for those as well.
The club funds and facilitates expeditions, and it's the members themselves who actually get the thing going, and they then go wherever they're planning to explore and climb under the aegis of the Mountain Club of South Africa. And that kind of support and recognition means quite a lot if you have to go and get sponsorship elsewhere.
You have the camaraderie, the people that are there that share the same passions and ideals and lifestyle as you do. Completely different walks of life, all interesting people.
The club has bought a number of properties over the years to ensure that our members always have access to mountain areas of interest, not just here in the Western Cape, but also in other parts of South Africa. We have a number of huts in some of those properties, like the Krom River, the Toyskloof, and Achtertafelberg huts in the Toyskloof Mountains. And we have use of our pride and joy, the Table Mountain hut. And with other sections all over the country, as well as in Namibia, those properties and huts that are run by other sections are equally available and accessible to our Cape Town section members.
There are places out there that you would never discover by yourself.
The Mountain Club actively engages with private landowners and authorities to secure access for climbers. Not just to crags and bouldering areas in the Cape Peninsula, but also in places such as Montague and the Cedarburg. This has benefits for the climbing community in general, as well as for our own members. We've drawn up environmental management plans for climbing areas and agreed on an appropriate approach for bolting activities.
The Mountain Club has a youth program where youngsters are introduced to outdoor activities such as rock climbing, rope work, mountaineering, mountain safety skills, and get to have fun in the mountains. We also have the Anchor Replacement Fund. This project is making sports crags safer for our climbers and mountaineers.
The Anchor Replacement Fund was started with the objective of replacing old rusty bolts and bolts suffering from stress, corrosion, cracking.
Yeah, this is the old bolt that we snapped off. It's hot.
The mountains need us to help try and look after some of the problems which occur there, and invasive alien plants are a serious problem. So hacking entails getting into the mountains to get rid of alien invasive vegetation, and you need to know firstly where the plants are, how to access those areas, and then of course what to do. Some plants can just be cut down, others need to be poisoned. It's about doing something good for the mountains, putting something back in, and really bonding with people. The camaraderie on a hacking trip is just at another level.
What the club can offer is mainly the wisdom of the people and the knowledge that the mountaineers have.
We have many exciting local and international speakers coming to the club to speak at our clubhouse. And the topics are wide-ranging, and the result is the talks are interesting, educational, and of course entertaining.
The clubhouse at Hatfield Street has a lapa with a braai, library, museum, climbing wall, and a big hall where we can have talks and activities.
We have a regular newsletter, the Cape Town section of the Mountain Club. We update our meet schedules on our website calendar, so that's where our members go to find out what's on, hikes and climbs, and youth and outreach and training meets, and our hut work meets and hacks and social activities, things like that. Members can also share their meet reports and photographs and whatever else is of interest to them. We keep them updated on club and other mountain-related news, whether of local, national or international interest.
I grew up in the mountains, literally. I grew up in the Magaliesberg, so I know what being in the mountains means for kids and how it can boost your confidence and how much you can learn from it. So I really would like to give that same opportunity to other kids.
I think outreach is really important. It's a way of breaking down societal barriers that we have here in South Africa, and I can't think of a nicer way of doing it than outdoors having fun.
This is quite an opportunity for them to be out of the township and being closer to nature and kind of linked with what they're doing at school on life sciences. When they get back to school, they have more information compared to their peers.
Mountain Club's search and rescue team provides a very valuable service to the community in terms of fetching stranded hikers, unfortunate climbers. We've found over the years that people do get themselves into trouble, and as a result we're one of the teams and certainly a very valuable resource to wilderness search and rescue in fetching people that have found themselves in difficult or technical trouble.
Being part of the rescue team, it's like being part of a family. We all share that same vision. We know that at any time in the mountain, anything could go wrong. Being someone who loves mountains, I want other people to be able to enjoy the mountains and feel like they're safe, that if something happens, they're a group of people who've got their back and who will come into that situation and help in whatever way is needed. And it's amazing being part of a team that does that.
There are many different ways that members can contribute to the club and to the broader mountaineering community, whether by assisting with meets or outreach activities, or by offering to help on the website or as social media administrator, or even in the library, or by inviting speakers and organising socials. Others give back by assisting with conservation or maintenance of our properties, or with training or search and rescue.
I feel that the Mountain Club is moving in a positive direction, and I'm glad to be part of this.